Hey guys, so today we're here with a discussion about Windows 8, and today I've got two special guests. So Adam and Luis, you want to go ahead and introduce yourself?
Hey guys, my name is Adam. You can find me at youtube.com/TechTechManTV. I make all kinds of tech videos, and yeah.
And Luis?
And you can find me at youtube.com/LuisMcIntosh, and I just make technology videos in general.
Alright, so today we're going to be talking a little bit about our thoughts on Windows 8. If you guys missed it, earlier this week Microsoft did announce and release the Windows 8, developer preview is the correct word for it. And it's just basically a very early version of Windows 8. And all three of us have had a few days to go ahead and get it and kind of try it out and everything. So let's go ahead and give you guys some of our thoughts. So probably the biggest thing, well not probably, it is the biggest thing is the Metro UI. Now I know you guys have been coming from OS 10. What are your thoughts on Metro UI and what do you think it really brings to Windows?
So I think it really brings another factor to Windows. It kind of is like having two OSs, even though, it's not. I think it gives a lot of use for a tablet, and that's a main thing I really see going towards Metro UI. I think it's going to really be great on tablets. On the desktop, it's a little bit awkward still, but I think I'll get used to it after a while.
I think it opens up a new market for Microsoft in just tablets, because usually their Windows 7 tablets just suck. And with this new Metro UI, it looks so much better. And then I found myself basically having to switch between Windows 7 desktop and the Metro UI, so you can probably integrate that a little bit better. It kind of feels just like multitasking two different operating systems.
Yeah, absolutely. One of the things is, it's good and bad, I think. On the one hand, being able to switch between the standard Windows 7 desktop and your Windows 8, Metro UI, that's nice because you still have your full functionality that you have in Windows 7. On the other hand, though, I don't think it's quite as a cohesive experience as it could be. I think it's kind of a little jarring to go from, thinking, horizontally, scrolling and this kind of stuff, to being able to go back to your normal desktop. And I don't know, I'm not 100% sold on the implementation of it yet. I think that Microsoft could definitely do, well, I'm sure they definitely will. I mean, Windows 8 is probably a year or so away from release, but I think there's a lot that they could do to, kind of make it a little bit better of an experience. Now, beyond that, there are also some other new changes. For example, the Windows App Store. What do you guys think? Of course, you have the Mac App Store and everything. What do you guys kind of think about, some of like the Windows App Store and some of the other changes that kind of jumped out at you about Windows 8?
So with the Windows App Store, I think it's going to be honestly better than the Mac App Store for the main reason is that there's a lot more users on the PC. There's a lot more apps made for Windows, and that's one of the reasons why I don't use the Mac App Store too much. There's just not that many applications compared to something like the Android Market or the iPhone App Store, and on the Windows Store, I'm sure it's going to be a lot better.
And pretty much on the Mac App Store, there aren't that much applications compared to Windows, so it's pretty much going to be like the opposite on the mobile phone, where Apple has a ton of applications and Windows has little. It's going to be the total opposite. And plus, it'll be just a much safer place to get programs without getting viruses or getting scammed or anything like that.
Yeah, I agree. One of the big things about with Windows is there's lots of free programs and this kind of stuff, but you never know whether they're going to install toolbars or like spyware and just kind of junk on your computer, and that really drives me crazy. So anyway, guys, that's going to be about it for our brief thoughts on Windows 8. Overall, I'm pretty excited about Windows 8. I think it's going to be a really solid operating system.